Hello everybody, welcome to the street market. Today I'm going to do a quick review on the HRX217K6V as in Victor KA. It's a 21-inch Honda GCV 200. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there about this particular mower as far as specs. I don't really worry about all that stuff. I just want to know if it cuts, how it cuts, and how it functions. So Honda RX217. Right now I took off the bagging system. I closed up the chamber. I got the moat setting on. That happened from another yard that I was working on. Looks like the door chamber closed. Let's see. We've got a knob. I just put it on the max. Let's see what else. I don't really want to spend too much talking about the machine itself, but just because I'm pretty sure there's other guys who are doing that anyway. So I want to show you this yard. Haven't cut this yard in about 3 months. It's full of leaves, pine needles. I already cut that front. I will point out that it doesn't really mulch pine needles very well. Then again, most residential mowers don't. Anyway, so this yard is full of weeds. It's the first week of March, so lawns are looking kind of like this, unless they've been keeping up with the maintenance. And so far, the machine's only turned off on me twice, but for good reasons. I went over ant mound. So anyway, I'm going to cut this, and I'll get back with you guys and share my thoughts. Alright, so real quick, my machine stopped right here. You can kind of see how tall that is. I'm about 5 inches in, maybe 6, depending on where. But keep in mind, I am cutting it hella short, about 2 inches. So, and right now I have it on the 2-inch setting. It's early in spring. Well, not really spring yet, but it's early in March, and I like to cut these lawns real short. You kind of open them up a little bit. You really want to bag these weeds, but I'm not gonna be doing that today. Just because I want to wait. I want to wait till I come back a second time, and hopefully by that time the grass starts growing. But anyway, back to the machine. So we're low right now, so I do expect this machine to turn off a couple times. I want to point out though that this is a all plastic body, which the only purpose that I would assume here is for the anti-corrosion, which obviously it's not going to corrode on you. For you lawn guys, this is a machine that if you do decide to take with you, you'll have to secure this and everything around it, because one good hit and expect it to crack. So I would definitely, if you plan on buying this, plan on buying a roll of duct tape or investing in a plastic welder. Another kind of a side note here that I do like about this plastic is if you ever want to customize your mower, I mean, I don't know, maybe you can it'll be easy to scuff up and repaint, because there's no texture, it's just smooth. So just an idea. But so far I do like the way it cuts. It's pretty smooth. I mean, it's a brand new machine, so I expect it to be pretty smooth. But I paid $420 for this machine on the streets, and I picked it up in a box, and I'm pretty sure it's from these guys that buy pallets of returns from retailers. But it came in a box, and so far I haven't had any real complaints off the bat. Obviously, you know, you need to field test it a little bit more to really get all the kinks out. Let's get that ant out of there. I don't want it to bite me. So far this is what it looks like. I'm gonna continue, and we'll see what the final product looks like. All right, all done. So the biggest perk on this machine is the 200 engine, which I typically buy I think it's the GCV160, which is a $3.99 retail at Home Depot. And this is obviously this is stronger, very strong compared to that one. I was just thinking while I was mowing so this machine would be a very risky machine to try out on a new lawn, especially an overgrown yard. Usually where there's debris hidden on the lawn or in the lawn, and I mean, you never know what you'll hit. And but just think about this: if you hit something in that chamber, and let me see, I'm assuming it's plastic as well on the inside. It's a harder plastic, but nonetheless, it's still plastic. So if you hit something hard enough, like a rock or something, I would definitely expect the crack. So that's something to keep in mind. So overall, I am impressed by the cut. I will say that. I do like the way it cuts, and once we come back next week, I guarantee you it's gonna leave it a lot nicer than what it looks right now. So keep in mind it's 6 inches. We're cutting the 2, so we're cutting it well over the 1/3 rule. But that being the case, it's still mulch is pretty decent. So I'm not a fan of the body. I'm not a fan of these plastic handles, and they're pretty flexible. So when you start putting tools, you start cramming tools against it, they have a tendency of, especially if they're unsecured, of getting caught up in all these parts, jamming up, possibly break that. As well, if you unsecure this, these things have a tendency of latching onto trailers, gates, things of that nature. So you'll expose it to cracks. These residentials they have a bad habit of loosening them up on you. Losing a bolt is pretty frustrating. You always make sure you always tighten them up. It looks like it's still the same setup like the GCV160. As far as the adjustments, same thing. I don't like the plastic. Just one good hit and you crack one of those teeth. You might lose a setting or two, or it might just break altogether. So overall, I think it's just the plastic body that really destroys this unit. That's probably why I've been finding these on the street a lot. But if you're a homeowner and you're just looking for something to take care of your lawn, and it's a decent machine as long as you keep it clean. That's pretty much it. As far as resale value, like I said, I bought it $420 in a box, so I'm probably gonna list it for at least $420. It retails for $619. I may have to drop the price to about $375 before I start getting some decent offers, but I think it's a Honda, so that's another good thing about these machines, is the resale value. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna try to get rid of this within 2 weeks, because the moment I crack that body, they're gonna eat me alive. So back to the lawn, we're going to edge the front, blow. I'll show you the final product of what it looks like, and that'll be it. We'll wrap this video up. this is what it looks like after one pass blowing. As you can see, it still left quite a bit of leaves, but again, keep in mind that we had to use a lot of the power to work on the length of the actual lawn, and so it's not going to mulch as effective that way. So this probably needs maybe another pass to chop them down even more. Let me blow the front. I'll show you the front. All right, all done. So overgrown yards are probably not the best example, but I like to do my reviews on some of the worst yards to really put these machines to the test. But there you go. I mean, it's not perfect. Expect to do multiple runs when you got overgrown lawns, especially when you got leaves and pine needles mixed up in there. But overall, it's no rough patches. I mean, I was expecting the machine to get clogged up a little bit, and 3 spots it only turned off on me 3 times, and one of them was an ant mound that I should have gone around. But I'm pretty happy with the mower. It's a good I'd call it a good short-term lawn mower, maybe for one season, and then or half a season maybe, and then just get rid of it. But let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, and I'll try to get another one. I'll put together another video on a routine cut. And I apologize for I'm not really well prepared for these videos. I just kind of shoot them on the fly, and just kind of trying out this YouTube avenue. And depending on how it goes, I might put a little bit more effort into these videos. But once again, let me know what you guys think. Have a good one.